How's it going, everybody? This is Lloyd from Nerd Appreciation. Just to let you know, if you enjoyed this clip, you can click the link below for the full episode. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the clip. Bye! So I've been playing Monster Hunter World. I recently got back into it. I've managed to finish some of the campaign that I was stuck on. I was stuck on Negigante for a long time, so I managed to beat him, and now I'm just up to the next challenge, which is Monster Hunter's MO, really. Preparing for your next fight.
Well, yeah, I played some of the Monster Hunter with you.
Yeah.
Before, sadly, I haven't had all the time in the world to be able to play everything and try to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with Monster Hunter is, like, it is a very... You have to work for it. There is a lot of preparation that goes into, like, preparing for a fight. You have to really do your research in terms of what equipment you're going to need.
Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing game.
It
can be a bit repetitive at times.
Yeah.
And makes you work for it.
Definitely.
A little bit, but in the end, it pays off.
Yeah, I was saying the exact same thing to Matt the other day. It's like, it makes you work for it, but that feeling of killing or capturing that monster is so amazing, and you're like, oh, I've done it, I've achieved something here. And that is definitely worth the amount of time that you spend running around a field looking for spider webs.
What I learned with the game, being a pretty all-round gamer, and a good gamer, not as good as it used to be, but like, games don't seem to be too difficult for me.
Yeah.
Like, most games I can blow through pretty easily. But with Monster Hunter, when I first played it, I could, not for the life of me, even do the first bit. I kept dying over and over. All I did was change my weapons. Yeah. And it was so much easier.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the amount of people, me included, when I first picked up a Monster Hunter game, it was Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii. I hated that game. I still own it. It's actually over there. I hated it because I just didn't understand. I just thought it was a hack and slash, but it's not. It's so much more, and I didn't realise that until Monster Hunter World. I've bought every single Monster Hunter since Tri, and I've genuinely wanted to give it a go and see what this game is about, because it looks like, the feel of it, the idea of it is great, but I just didn't understand it until World came out. And I played World, and I went back to the other games, and I was like, holy shit, this makes so much sense to me now. You know?
The weapons play differently.
Yeah.
The combat's the same system, but the way the weapons plays, there's a big change in it.
Yeah. So normally in games you pick your class and that determines how you fight. But in this case, you're just a blank slate, and your weapons and your equipment are determined, like, the determinant of how you fight, you know. And
it does change it a lot. It's very big on, you gotta play with what you're comfortable with.
Definitely, yeah.
It's not. I don't think it's one of the games where you can just play as every single.
No, you can definitely try, but like, yeah, it's going to be a challenge.
I'm sure there are some of you out there that can do that.
Yeah.
Or have the time to do that, but that's going to take time to get used to all the different fighting.
But there's no point, because there's like 14 weapons, and you have to upgrade each one of them. The amount of hunts you'd have to go on just to upgrade all of those weapons.
What bits of armor go better with it?
Exactly.
Some of you want more speed.
Yeah.
And some of you want more defense.
Yeah. So it behooves you to pick one or at least two weapons.
But you need loads of different armors
for
that one weapon.
Yeah.
So if you go with all the weapons, you're going to be there with stupid amounts of armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And trying to upgrade all of it will just be ridiculous. I struggle to upgrade it when it's 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I cheat and stick to one and wing it.
Yeah. So you could do that, and then you just grind the game for a bit. Just continue the story without leveling up. You won't really need it until you get to higher rank. That's when you want to start concentrating on armor upgrades. But for the most part, it's the same thing. You're grinding for your next set of armor, and it is a basic loot 'em up. But this is where this sort of genre was born from. It's not derivative. It created the genre. So. It's a better Destiny. It's better than Destiny.
Yeah. I wouldn't call it an MMO.
It's not an
like
MMO.
Destiny tries to be. It's not. It doesn't try to be an MMO. It knows it's not.
It understands what it is.
Yeah. And it's an open world game, but not an open world game, but it does have borders and stuff.
This is the
But you
first.
can-
This is the most open world Monster Hunter game, because every
Yeah.
single one previous to this was a closed section. Like you know how you got the different sectors and they're all numbered. Those were separated
Yeah.
by loading screens. Now imagine how fucking irritating that would be.
Yeah.
Fighting a
They got-
monster
but they
that
got-
moves around. You know.
They got multiple different areas you can go to, and those on themselves, some of them are really big.
They are massive. Yeah.
But what I like about it is when you're exploring it, it's not that, oh, this is the edge.
Yeah.
It's so smooth. You'll end up going in a circle,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you won't ever feel like you hit an edge.
I thought I'd explored everything, and I found 2 camps recently. I was out of nowhere. I was like, okay, I didn't even know this was here. The amount of stuff I find in the first area, still to this day, amazes me. This game is massive, and it's worth full price. There's not a lot of games I say that for, but this is definitely worth full price.
It is, and it's a lot better with friends
Definitely.
than playing people. And okay, yeah, doing story missions stuff with friends gets a bit complicated because of cutscenes and they can't join yet. If you're not doing story missions, there's other stuff you can go and hunt, free roam, go on a hunt or investigations with your friends, which are a lot easier to set up and jump on.
Definitely.
And then once you're there, you don't even need to go do your objectives. There's loads of other stuff you can do.
Yeah.
Or stay in the area after your objective and just mess around with your mates for a bit.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad I've gotten back into Monster Hunter really, because yeah, I spent about 5 months just not playing it, but that's mostly because of the wall that I hit. So yeah, I'm fully back into it now.
In my opinion of the game, if you're going to play it, you're going to want to give it your attention.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like
It's not one of those where you want to play it, switch to another game, and come back to it later.
yeah, I mean, I tend to do that. I generally play games in the background anyway. It's sort of just something for my hands and my eyes to do while I'm listening to something else.
Oh, you
But
always have different random games you end up playing,
yeah,
but if you're going to play, I believe it should be one of your main ones, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
you should know what you're doing. Like, you don't want to go on a hunt and then suddenly realise you've forgotten your trap tools and spend 20 minutes
Yeah.
going back to your box to go get your trap tools.
Which
So-
is the reason I've not been playing it at the moment.
Yeah, but like this is the best it's been, because like before that you couldn't just go back to your tent. You had to quit the session. You'd have to quit the quest and go back to the main hub. So it was a massive pain in the ass in the past to do that. So it was
And
like,
again, with these other games that bring your faith back into gaming, A Way Out, Monster Hunter, they're offering you something that the other games aren't doing at the moment,
yeah,
rather than random games all being the same all the time.
yeah. They could have easily just like put a paywall on Monster Hunter and made it a Destiny clone, but they didn't. They actually made an impeccable game, and you know, it went
And the
from
different
there.
experience that you get from the other games that are coming out at the moment.
Yeah, but other than that, that's pretty much all I wanted to say on Monster Hunter.